Well, a grand old welcome back to Diamond Week here on the Forever Craft SMP. We have about, I think, with 3 diamonds to our name. So we have not gotten, actually, I think maybe 0 actually, diamonds to our name. So we have not gotten too much progress done yet, but we did get to hang out with a couple of the other members of the SMP, both Play-Doh Storm and Cobb the other night when we were doing our diamond live stream. So it's only me online right now, so I do have a feeling that we'll actually be able to get some progress done. Along with it, we finally do have a bit more food to our name too, so we should be able to have an adventure tonight. The one thing that I still kind of need, I have 14 oak logs. I guess that should be enough, but actually overnight, or since the last stream, at the end of it, actually I was recording a second channel episode, that was it. I ended up kind of walking around the kingdom and getting food, and I also planted down a couple of trees here. So it's very funny that we have a diamond pickaxe right here, but at the same time we have like literally no materials to my name. However, I don't think that the material part is going to change tonight, but the hopes here is to get a good amount of diamonds, so I hope that you're down for that, and if you're down for it, definitely consider leaving a like on the stream tonight so that we can hang out with even more people. And if you happen to be watching this after the fact, thank you so much for coming and spending some time as we continue our adventure over here. Now, I'm happy that we actually got to do a live stream on Wednesday, or on a Wednesday night tonight. I wasn't really expecting to be able to play as much Minecraft as I have been able to this week. And that's definitely a good feeling because we keep getting more content pushed out and we keep being able to hang out with you guys and that sort of thing. And so I don't know, we might even, I can't promise, but we might be able to do another live stream tomorrow. Although we might not play in this world tomorrow. Who knows, we might continue the diamond hunt because it is Diamond Week, of course, but at the same time, we've also been working on a 100 days video. So I think it would be fun to maybe do the 100 days a bit more on stream too. Along with Vampy, it's good to see you, my man. I hope you're doing well. You've been getting so much progress done. It's crazy, man. As I was saying, I'm very jealous. And it's cool seeing how much your Forever world has come together over time too. Here's the mine shaft we're looking for. Okay, we have what we need, I guess. So we can keep on heading down. But yeah, I've been super impressed when it comes down to it. You've been a big inspiration, as you know, for me building bigger and bigger. Hey, I kind of forget. I think I have to come down here. It's definitely kind of a jank, sort of deep slate tunnel. Okay, I see a zombie down there. I feel like I didn't even go this way. Is there anything in here? Okay, at least we have a diamond axe. I didn't even bring my armor with me. Okay, here he comes. We have to be careful. We don't have a lot of armor. Let's try to craft it. Chest plate very quickly. That might be a good idea. It's supposed to be easy right now. I don't think he can get up. Okay, let's keep just going this way. Okay, nothing there. I totally cannot remember whatsoever when it comes down. Oh, there's another zombie right there. Where do I go from here? Oh man, he's coming on up. Okay, he is full set of gold armor. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, bam. 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 Oh! Bam. Oh! Oh! Okay, it feels like there's a little bit of delay there. Okay, there's a skeleton too. And level up, it's good to see you too, my man. I haven't looked at stream yet, as you guys chat yet. As you can see, we're definitely in the thick of it. Okay, we're just gonna go down here. Maybe this is the right way to go. Mob number 2. Oh, 2 of them! Oh no! Oh jeez. Oh, don't tell me they got up here. Dude, what is this place? Oh man. We're just digging. We're just gonna dig away. We're just gonna dig away. See, I have my mine shaft spawner down here, so we're just gonna try to get closer to that because I do know. Maybe we can do something with it at some point in time, but I'm pretty sure that does lead down to where our branch mine is. So anyway, down we go. The diamond hunt continues. Things are going to be okay. Oh, Vampy, you're sick today? I'm sorry, my man. Everyone at my workplace seems to be getting the flu right now. So I don't know if you could hear it. I just knocked on wood. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. This is an interesting thought, and I have it from time to time. Sometimes, like, it'd be nice. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it'd be nice to be sick just because I could have, like, a day where I'm, you know, kind of just, like, lazing about and just, like, kind of chilling and that sort of thing. However, whenever I actually end up getting sick, I'm like, oh my god. Please make this stop. So when it comes down to it, you know, in the long term, it's not really worth it. And of course, you know, when everyone says that, you know, you can... Oh, we found it! Oh, we found the mine shaft! Okay, let's go. We're back in action, lads. We're back in action. But, you know, whenever your health is not up to par, you know, it just makes you want nothing more than to feel better. But we all work so hard nowadays. Okay, here we are. Okay, we're back. We're in the right direction here. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be that person that's like, at least this happens, but I am glad that you do have a couple of days so that you can recover. Yeah, take some NyQuil. I'm sorry, my man. Oh no. Wait, I have like no health right now. Okay, let's just keep going down. Just heal on up. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it. He's right behind me. Just heal up. Just heal up. Oh, he can't get it. It's a 1 block gap. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Everything's fine. Ooh, okay. Man, why was that so hard to find it? Oh, Vampy, yeah, that makes sense. I know that, you know, based on your condition, like that can totally make a huge difference. Like just getting sick could just make you completely out. That sort of thing. Oh man, I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Are you kind of just hanging out, like in your bed and that sort of thing? If so, I'm happy that you're just hanging. If you're doing some Minecraft things, I'm happy that you can at least maybe do some work or anything like that. And if you can't, just take it moment by moment, my man. Okay, so what we do need to do very quickly is we do need to make some torches, because that's kind of the one thing that is necessary for us to keep on branch mining down here. Now, yeah, we don't have any diamonds. We have nothing right now. We made our diamond axe with it, so hopefully we're successful. At least Cobb ended up giving us some iron here, so we should be pretty okay for the time being. But we do have to wait for a minute or two. Oh, Vampy, that's actually, it's very humbling to me. That sounds super duper cozy too. But I'm sure I know just that you're not really feeling that well. But at least you got, not at least again, I'm happy that you got the cozy blanket, and that rain ASMR in the second monitor is, I don't know, I'm very humbled to be, one of the counterpart to that. Genuinely. Okay, I feel like 6 charcoals should be okay for right now. 24, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so as you can see, we kind of have this big funnel that we've been working on right here. And so we're going to keep on working with that. I am curious. When you play with other people, you don't necessarily know their time schedule as much. Now, I played with Cobb last year, so I kind of know his a bit more. Life also changes, but I'm also playing with Plato, and Plato is making a video every single day in Minecraft for the rest of his life, where he plays and commentates for 20 minutes, like a whole Minecraft day. And I was actually, him and I and Cobb were his video, I think 2 days ago. So if you definitely consider taking a look at it. It's been fun being able to hang out with them. But it does seem like, based on Plato's kind of upload schedule and when he's been recording his time, it's been much more on the end of being like closer to midnight, or maybe just that's on the weekends. But for me, I'm the sort of person that I wake up at like 4:15 every morning, and I go to sleep around 8 o'clock. I'm an elementary school teacher, so like, for example, I have a conference with a parent tomorrow around like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I need to be ready, so I can't stay up, that sort of thing. So I am curious if he'll hop on and that sort of thing. Hey, I'm a worthwhile distraction that is something that makes me feel good. I'm happy. I was considering kind of just recording a second channel video, and we do have a second channel video coming out tomorrow. I'm actually really proud of it. I think it was a good kind of little ramble piece, I would say. But I lost my train of thought with that. Oh, I was going to, I was going to record another second channel video. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go. Please tell me you heard that. Please tell me you heard that. Did you hear that thunder? Did you hear that thunder? That was absolutely insane. Please tell me you heard that. Holy moly. Anyway, yeah, it's been a good day today. It's been, as we've been kind of discussing, I am moving on Sunday, which is super exciting. I can't wait, guys. It's a next step forward, and I'm so glad that we can have, we have live streams still this week, and we'll still have Friday night live stream. I don't know if we'll have Monday live stream, but we'll still, we still have consistent videos coming out, and we're going to be in a brand new spot, and I'm going to be living by myself finally, and I'm really excited about it, and I'll have all of the opportunity to eventually kind of, adjust and optimize my setup and continue, who knows, I might have to get sound panels in the new place, but I'm just excited. I'm a very frugal person, so this is going to be like a big spend for me, which is, it's going to be a lot. I'm not going to get the PC probably immediately, because just like moving and all the different things, and I do try to invest as much as I can as well. But I don't know, it's exciting, and I'm sure that there's plenty of things that I will have to get, and so it's it's going to bleed my wallet a little bit. But there's also something called the Diderot effect, where once you start making purchases, it's easier to justify and make more purchases. And so I know that definitely applies. You know, you go to the grocery store and you start buying a couple things, and then you're like, oh, but what about this? Or, oh, this is not half price, or whatever, you know, whatever your psychology ends up doing. But for me, I'm a pretty rigid and like disciplined person when it comes down to it. So I do think that I'm able to, or I have been able to, be quite frugal. And I don't know, there's a time in life when you're making a transition, and I think it's worth, getting things that I can treat well, and sometimes they cost more than the bare bones. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, Level, you were able to catch Vampy's live earlier? I thought you weren't even going to the be live. That's awesome. I'm bummed. I feel like I've never been able to take a look at one. Definitely let me know if you ever do ones on the weekends. I just think the time schedule just doesn't work out. Of course, during the summer, that's going to be different. I'm a teacher, so I have the summers off, so I'll be there much more, but my school doesn't, I have school Wi-Fi, so I can't go on Discord. I can't chat with you guys at all during the workday because the Discord doesn't work. That is probably one big reason why I wish that I don't communicate as much as I could. I'm teaching during the day, so I can't look at my phone, or I can't, but if I could during like my lunch break or during my planning time and that sort of thing, like I can't look at Discord. It's blocked and that sort of thing. And then as soon as I can, usually I'm trying to produce either the next, piece of content for the main channel or second channel, or I'm trying to get to live streaming as much as I can. And I live stream as much as I can, and then I pretty much just get ready to go to bed. And because of that, I don't actually end up looking at the Discord and that sort of thing as much. But during the weekends, I'm bad about it too. Because then I just lock into Minecraft and making videos as well. Because I try to just show up for you guys as like my person, who I am. I've always been a believer. I don't know if that was a car outside. I don't know if you just heard that beep. Oh, that scared me. Whew. I lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh wait, yeah. I am happy that you were able to catch Vamp. What is it? Can you guys hear that sound? The big beeping sound? That is terrifying me. Must be outside. An extra reason to get around to moving. Hey, yeah, thank you. So here's actually, what, can you guys hear the sound? Okay, let me take, I have one ear in. Gosh, what is happening? It's terrifying me. I feel bad if you guys can hear that too. It's totally taking away from the vibe that we want. I can't. Okay, give me a second. Okay. What is going on, man? All right. Okay, we're back. Oh man. The problem is solved. Yes, it was the fire alarm. I had to like move around my furniture, and I'm a short person. I actually only am like 5'6". So I had to like get up on furniture. I tried a bunch of furniture and I still couldn't reach the fire alarm. So eventually I had to like move on like a huge kind of like cabinet to get on top of it, and was troubleshooting it for a couple of minutes. And I live in an apartment, and so I don't want to tamper necessarily with everything, if that makes sense. So I was like reading kind of like around the fire alarm, and there's this big button on it, and it kept blaring right in front of my face. And eventually I was like, you know what? I don't see any way to like put new batteries into it. I am just going to hit the green button and see what happens. And so I hit the green button and it stopped blaring. Like, that's all I had to do. Yes, I do happen to be vertically challenged. I'm curious, how tall are you guys? Yeah, I'm only 5'6". I'm actually the tallest person in my family too. We are a short group of people. Along with Vampy, I do think that on this SMP, I may actually have the mod to adjust my player kind of like height, just like you guys do on the Westerly SMP. I'm 5'3", I'm travel size. So yeah, we know what it's like to be short, so reaching that fire alarm can definitely be a challenge. And it's so fun looking back at the Westerly SMP kind of live stream and that sort of thing. It's so fun just seeing like you guys were able to make me into Jack and the Beanstalk. I was so tall. I was totally taken back from it. It was very funny. Dang. Level, you're 6'1". That is a different life, man. However, I like being short, honestly. I have no problem when it comes to my height. I know that a lot of people, when it comes down to being short, they're like, it's, somewhat of like an insecurity of mine. And I've never really seen it that way. For me at least, I'm not gonna let something that I can't control dictate how I feel about myself. I like myself as a person. Like I have a lot of self-love when it comes down to it, and that's a good thing, I would say. So, I work with plenty of people that are way taller than me, and I look up at them all day, and they look down at me. That's totally fine. But as long as you're fine with who you are as a person, there's a lot of benefits. Like, honestly, when I'm flying coach on a plane, I feel bad for tall people. Like most people have to, fly the normal standard fare when it comes to flying in an airplane, right? And for me, I don't have too much, it still can be long flights, and, it's very congested when it comes down to it. But I imagine, like, I can't imagine being like a super tall person, like the leg room. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, it's enough for me as a short person as it is, if that makes sense. The air must be really thin up there. That's so funny. For me, I live in Colorado, so I live, pretty elevated, you could say. I know a lot of athletes come here to like train and that sort of thing. So I'm at Thin Air, and so I saw Thin Air first, and then I read the message, and I was like, Vampy. Yeah, it's like we're at sea level, you could say. But anyway, we continue on forth. We're just about actually, I think we're 1 block away. Yeah. I'm getting down to this first tunnel, but we still don't have any diamonds in hand, so we are definitely going to have to keep going. Anyway, I would love to know what has been the highlight of y'all's day. I do think for me, I'll probably live stream. You know, I'm happy that we ended up getting down to doing a live stream, but I also appreciate kind of being in motion, I would say, and not every week is a super demanding week. This week is a super demanding week for me. I have much less time, although we happen to be squeezing in the live stream time. I'm grinding. You know, I woke up at the amount of things that I did before 7 a.m. this morning, since I wake up at 4:15. You know, I'm grinding out here, and I'm glad that I have some time to make from it. And of course, you know, knowing me that I like to spend my time with you guys, that, you know, I'm trying to actually make as much time as I can to spend time with you all. And I do think that people see me on YouTube, even if I'm not like the biggest creator or anything like that, and they're like, well, you're super consistent. Like, you are able to get a lot of content out when it comes down to it, and keep the pace. And that is because I actively, no matter how busy I get, I really do try to kind of work my time efficiency around being able to spend time with you guys and create and record content, which is much different. You know, I know that Level, you have like a family and that sort of thing, and that is not something that I happen to have right now. I live by myself, or I live with my roommate right now, but on Sunday I'm moving in by myself pretty much. Not pretty much, actually. Which, you know, again, I'm super excited about. And so for me, I pretty much just have to take care of me and myself and I, and invest, and, you know, I get to hang out with you guys with the spare time when it comes down to it. And I'm thankful for that. And I'm excited for the next chapters of life too, but I also love doing this. And I appreciate getting to spend time with you guys. One of us, one of us, one of us. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys, you're a little family to me, I would say. I'm a very insular person when it comes down to it. I think that most people that would know me in real life would say that, like, he's pretty, like, you know, Slip is pretty amicable. Like, you know, he's pretty easy to talk to for the most part, and like he's pretty relaxed and down to earth. But I pretty much decline most social invitations. I just prefer to do this thing. This gives me a lot of joy and fulfillment, and I do talk about that a good amount. But I think most people are like, you know, he's a good person, like, or hopefully, I guess I would say, or at least he's like a friendly person. Like, he's a nice person. I think most people would say that. I'm like, you know, he's a nice person. But he doesn't really go out. He just says that, it's like, what did he do over the weekend? Well, he live streamed on Friday night, and then he did a YouTube event on Saturday, and then he did some video editing on Sunday. Like, oh, did you do anything? What did you do this weekend? Oh, same thing. I live stream Friday night, usually YouTube things on Saturday, and then editing on Sunday. Like, the people that know me in real life, like, that's exactly, you guys know that because that's my upload schedule. Like, that's what, you know, the people say, oh, he's super nice. Like, you know, I might don't really have any qualms with him. Like, he just seems like a friendly, nice person. But like, he doesn't do anything. He just talks about his Minecraft YouTube channel. Not in a way of being like, that's all I talk about. But, you know, when it comes to like, when people ask me what I'm up to, I explain exactly what I'm doing, which is exactly what I'm doing with you guys. I think most people probably wouldn't do that, but I think that's the impression most people would probably get. Yeah, thank you, Level. It's weird. We have to be careful down here. It really is. It's, I don't know. It's, as we've talked about many times, I think that, the energy that you put in and the intention that you put into it ramifies. I want nothing more than to have people that, like me for me, exactly who I am, and like the exact same sort of thing that I am, or that I like. Right? And so here we are. Like, that's what makes all the difference. And that's what makes YouTube and, so worthwhile for me. Well, here we are, guys. And look at that. That happens to be some good luck right here. Oh, it's more than one, too. So that's a huge win. Along with redstone is always a good feeling, too. So at least we hopefully have enough to re-up on our diamond pickaxe, although we only have 2 diamonds. Oh, let's see what happens. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we still don't have enough to re-up. That's okay. That's a good first start when it comes down to getting ourselves some diamonds finally. I'm going to consider it a win when it comes down to it. We can keep on punching down here. I pretty much, for Diamond Week, Plato was saying, he's like, you want to do a competition? I was like, no. I was like, no, I do not want to do a competition. Other people will go caving and be much more efficient than me. I'd rather just kind of hang out and get diamonds and just enough for what we need. Cobb, am I rich? Dude, I just got my first 2 diamonds. No, I'm very not rich whatsoever. You're a very long way out from that. Yes, we're surviving. We're definitely not thriving yet. How many diamonds do you have? I forget. Oh, it's fun. Vampy, I didn't actually know that you did karaoke. Oh, that's so cool. That's such a fun thing. What's my little thing like that? I don't do it as much anymore. I'm sure I'll get back into it at some point in time. I love yoga class. I guess that's something that, a little small thing that you guys wouldn't really know about me. I love yoga. Love yoga. Yoga class is my favorite thing in the world. I can elaborate upon it. And I think yoga is one, especially for guys, especially for males, or for men, for males, especially for men. I think that yoga is such an underrated thing. It doesn't, it's one of the best things for your body. It makes you feel great. You feel like $1,000,000 after it. And I totally, I lift weights and I run and I, long distance run and I do all these different things. And I like even like running in the cold and, I like the toughness, that mental fortitude that comes down from it and that sort of thing. But I know a lot of people, especially men, are like dissuaded from doing yoga. And yoga is for me and for my body. And I think for so many people's bodies, although they don't recognize it, doing that stretching and the breath work and, the mobility work, I would say, it's much different than even like the traditional sports mobility. Like, oh, we have more diamonds too. But I have a foam roller and I foam roll, pretty not often. I would say I foam roll once a week, probably, pretty consistently when it comes down to that, but not as much as I used to. I'm sure that'll change. I just don't have that much space in my apartment. But we are moving, as we've been talking about. But doing a yoga class or even just doing yoga stretches, if you learn how to do a yoga stretch, there is nothing more satisfying, and I mean it, than like spending some time before bed, and especially on like a Sunday night or something like that, and maybe you put on a podcast or a YouTube video that you can just listen to, and you just do some stretching and you have an arsenal. You know how to kind of work your body with mobility, you will feel like $1,000,000. It's going to help you sleep better. Your mind is going to be clear. It gives you some kind of mental presence, and it's awesome without the kind of background noise too. Especially a yoga class or just even doing a yoga flow without any background. But even if you just want to have something and you're like, I just can't sit there in the silence or whatever, doing that stretching and that sort of thing and yoga and that breath work and just allowing for your body to kind of, become flexible and sit in different poses and enjoy the little bit of stretching element that there's a bit of kind of push when it comes to it, but you feel so good after. It's a huge thing for me. Yeah, Vampy, yoga is absolutely the GOAT. Ooh, yeah, Cobb, I'm excited. Yeah, we were talking on stream the other night, I think 2 days ago, and you're like, I already completed episode 1. I was like, I can't wait, dude. I'm excited to, because you and I have, similar but different sort of thumbnail kind of ideation, I guess I would say. Right? Like, there definitely is commonality in there. And you inspire me, I think. You're one of those people that I look at when it comes to thumbnails, among so many other people, of course, but at the same time, I was like, okay, you finished the episode 1. I'm excited to see how you package it. Yeah, and it also helps your back a lot too. I think that if I worked like an office job we have 10 diamonds too. Let's go. If I worked an office job and I was sitting most of the day, I would do so much yoga intermediately if I could. Like even just like a 5-minute stretch or a 10-minute stretch, or if you have like those monkey bars or something that you can hang from just to kind of elongate your spine. I used to be a personal trainer and I'm super about all of those things, and it helps your body and mind so much. I think in the long term, it's going to make a huge difference too, at least hopefully. I mean, especially, I spend so much time, during the weekends and after work as sitting, although I'm on my feet all day, that I do think that the fact that I do stretching along with like other exercise related things, it's a huge thing that keeps me, I don't know, in good shape, I would say. Yeah, exactly. And you can just do yoga at home. I just do it at the carpet at home for the most part. Now I go to the gym and there are definitely times where I'll kind of just like use a miniature stretching area and do like a yoga flow. But usually I just do it at home. Like you do not need to have to go to a class and pay $20 or anything like that. Although I would say in order to learn how to do some proper workflows, in order to learn yoga, I would say definitely go to classes. Don't just like go, like in order to, like, especially quickly, I would say, if you want to learn how to do stretching and mobility quickly and you want to do it effectively, because form is everything when it comes to your mobility, definitely go to a yoga class. Don't just watch a video. You can definitely learn it through videos, don't get me wrong. It's just going to take you a lot longer. And, the social aspect, and I promise you that an instructor will push you a lot harder in the best way possible to have the best mobility and flow and headspace and everything than you could ever do yourself. I really do mean that. Well, I know, it makes sense, starting over on your Forever World. I guess the question was like the thumbnail. I'm just excited to see the packaging on that. That makes sense, starting over in my Forever World. Right, we do need another chest here, apparently. And one mod that I do need to add here on the Forevercraft SMP for me is Nemo's inventory sorting, because I can just press one button and I can sort everything that I have right here. And we do have that mechanic, as you can see, but it doesn't like, I don't know, it leaves this row right here. And so I do want to add the other mod in too. But it is fun. I love all the sound effects that we have. There's a lot of really good mods on the server that I really enjoy. Yeah, dude, I always, Vampy, I always mine so much deep slate, and only for 10 diamonds. This is how the vibe goes for me. As you can see, I'm a big branch miner. I kind of, it's relaxing for me. There are times definitely where I'm like, I don't want to get diamonds. But when I dedicate myself to getting diamonds, it's nice and relaxing, I would say. This is how it always is for me. But I never ever know what to do with deep slate. Vampy, I guess if I was playing with you, it'd probably be a good thing, because I would have so much deep slate for you to use. Also, Cobb, just out of curiosity, have you made an enchanting setup? If not, don't you sweat whatsoever. My game plan when it comes to the recording of this episode is I am going to, after I get enough diamonds, I will finally record the intro. Along with, actually, do you think, Cobb, you and Plato would be able to maybe actually help with a different introduction for the episode 1, where, as we were kind of discussing, I'd kind of put away my materials, and then I'd be cutting down or chopping down my first tree. Of course we've gotten way farther than that. But then you and Plato come up and we're like, hey, and that sort of thing. And then I kind of want to segue that into the tour of the, I have like 50 cinematics of us hanging around and just exploring everything that you guys have built so far. So I want to kind of lead that into a cinematic kind of tour element, and then kind of lead into the fact that here we are, we finally have our diamonds, and it's time to get ready on actually starting to find our area and figure out exactly what we are doing for the season and that sort of thing. Yeah, exactly. There's something so ASMR. Hopefully, definitely let me know. Hopefully, actually, I don't know if you guys can hear. I hope you can hear the breaking of the blocks. I do think that I have that audio track going right now. Let me know. Hey, Ben, it's good to see you, my man. I was able to see you earlier today. There were like 15, people right next to you, right at your desk and that sort of thing. And so, I was looking over, and I think you were hard at work when it comes down to it. But anyway, man, thanks so much for coming in and saying hi. And as you can see here, we are continuing on the diamonds grind here. Mining through that deep slate, we have about 10 diamonds to rename at the time being. And as we're saying, there's just something so ASMR, so relaxing about just breaking down these blocks. And I don't know if you can get into the flow of it, I would say. Just enjoy the process when it comes down to it. Eventually, you'll notice that you will be able to get a good amount of diamonds. I think that when I have more expectation and I'm like, I want to have half a stack of diamonds and I want to have it at this time, then usually when I'm branch mining like this, I kind of get like, eventually I'll get like kind of maybe frustrated, I would say. Especially if I don't have enchantments like this diamond axe or diamond pickaxe. Here we are, more diamonds too. It doesn't have any enchantments, and apparently, it's fine, Cobb. It's fine. I'm definitely totally not waiting for you to make it. I'm just kidding. I do think that I'm gonna hopefully be able to make an enchanting setup, maybe a farm at some point in time too, as we get set up right here. But I think when you put like a diamond number goal on yourself, and you need it by this point in time, and doing something like this, or even going into the caves and risking it, it can just become much more stressful. And so for me, I would say to enjoy the game, I really do try my best to take it slow, and doing things like this is super fun. Because as you can see, I don't even know how many diamonds I have in my inventory, although we are definitely running out of our pickaxe right here. Oh, dude, busy day. Busy day. However, the grind is almost over for the week. I'm excited to kind of have hopefully, an off-ramp to the week. As you guys know, I'm an elementary school teacher, and at least on my end, I'm in Ben's role is a bit different and that sort of thing. On my end, we have our conferences this week. So all of the teachers, we have to stay late after school, and we're talking with the parents and that sort of thing. I really actually enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking with the parents and getting to know them and talk about how their kids are doing, and kind of just praise them on and talk about how proud of them I am and that sort of thing. But at the same time, it is definitely a lot of extra time in that sort of thing. And when it comes to the year, I think that, most people in the business world and in the corporate world will probably also feel this way too, that Q1, getting back into things after the holidays is definitely a grind. Definitely a grind when it comes into it. I'm sure that you guys can feel that. And at the same time, like Vampy, you're not feeling sick. And I know that plenty of people that I know at work as well are starting to feel sick and that sort of thing. So once again, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that we can stay healthy here. Okay, we can place these guys away right here. Okay, yeah, look at that, guys. I didn't even realize we have now 16 diamonds to our name. However, we no longer have that diamond pickaxe, so why don't we slap a new one on right here? And let's see, we still have 13 diamonds. Let's see, we have, I say, why don't we finally make a chest plate? We have 5 left after that. And we'll do our boots too. I pretty much never use a helmet when it comes down to it, so we can get rid of that. Now we have 1 diamond left. But as you can see, oh no. The quest for diamonds is definitely panning out. And this is what it's all about. You can see we're definitely looking good. We're dripping out here, you could say. Man, I would love to be one of those kind of cozy long play Minecraft Let's Plays. Those no commentaries. Some of them, I know a couple people that do them. They'll just play them and they're just playing the game and that sort of thing, and they just get thousands of views. That would be really wonderful. I do think that I could be the person that could do the long play with commentary. And that is why we're working on a 100 days behind the scenes as well, where I'm spending a lot of hours during my weekend, kind of just doing like on Saturday, I think I recorded for about 5.5 hours, kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing right now and live streaming with you guys, but instead doing it as a 100 days that's all recorded. And so I will be cutting that down, and I'm sure it's going to be a couple of hours when it comes down to it. as well. Here we go, guys, even more diamonds. Again, we like, it doesn't really matter how fast we go here, so ooh. So it just gets more and more exciting. And as always, guys, if you do happen to be enjoying the stream, consider leaving a like so that we can hang out with even more people when it comes down to it. Okay, it's an extra 3 right there. I really genuinely wish that we had Fortune 3. I know that I am supposed to be enjoying the early game. This is technically supposed to be a forever world when it comes down to it, right? It is forever craft, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like, you know, especially when it comes down to doing YouTube, maybe the more that you play the game and I want to make builds for you guys and make a world and have ideas for lore and storylines and, you know, all of these different things for episodes. And when it comes down to it, being able to have more materials or more efficiency or better gear, although it's nice to enjoy the early game, you know, I can get so much more done in Minecraft when I have better gear, so who knows? Who knows? We're still definitely pretty poor when it comes down to it. However, here we go, guys, look at this. Here, once again, we have some more diamonds. And I do think that I'm almost richer than Cobb. Yeah, I do think that I'm officially richer than Cobb. So, at least I can count that one in the books as a win. Hey, Vampy, thank you, my man. Welcome to the Slippers, the noble clan, the Covenant. I appreciate you, my man. And as you know, we're always hanging out here. It's a pleasure to have you be a part of the community here. Along with actually, since Level, you're also in here. Do you think that since I have changed my skin and my avatar, do you guys want me to make some new kind of like channel member badges and that sort of thing? For me, I don't know. I really like the colors that we have. The badges that we have right now, because you start with the green and then you go to silver and then to, I think, red and then gold, and then you end up getting to eventually diamond. And I do have one diamond member, Mecha Minecraft, who I don't think has ever seen any of my streams ever. But Mecha has been a wonderful supporter and is a good buddy here on the Minecraft scene when it comes down to it as well. So thank you, my man. I definitely am humbled, and if all of us right now could hopefully send Vampy some good energy when it comes to healing and feeling better. I know that you're just feeling cozy, and I'm glad that I can be some thought commentary and maybe some perspective and some motivation and hype when it comes to already having, look at that, guys, 11 more diamonds. We're pretty much almost done with the diamond quest for full diamond gear right here. And so, I don't know, you guys make this better. I could be watching a YouTube video, and I'm sure that I would be enjoying myself and having a good time and that sort of thing and thinking about new things, but there's nothing more fulfilling for me than being able to share myself with you guys. And I'm always humbled that you guys, you appreciate that. You guys see me for me and that sort of thing. So once again, thank you. And as you can see, we're off to big things here on the Forevercraft SMP. And don't you worry, Friday live stream is still going to be on the Lotus SMP. Along with, I do think that at the same time, we may be able to do our 100 days live stream tomorrow. It kind of depends. Man, I do love this song though. It really is so emotional. It's a vibe. I really can't believe we're almost at the amount of diamonds that we have. I'm totally pumped about this. Okay, yeah, we've been streaming for 1 hour, and we actually, after digging for maybe another hour and a half beforehand in order to make this big corridor right here, we're almost 2/3 of the way through, but as you can see, we're definitely looking good. So this is definitely a jank branch mine, but I do have a feeling if we get enough diamonds and we haven't finished off the entire branch mine, we may have to come back here at some point in time. We'll have to see what happens when it comes down to it. Anyway, I'd love to know, because for me, I am kind of craving a good meal, and I do think that the PTO tomorrow at our workplace is going to be sponsoring some sort of meal. But since I'm moving on Sunday, I have been... Look at that, we have a chest right there. Okay, we'll have to come back around. The PTO is sponsoring a luncheon tomorrow. And for me, since I'm moving, I have like no food in the house. And I feel like I'm living off scraps just so that I can use all the food that I have, just so that it doesn't go to waste. And so I don't know, I'm craving such a good meal at this point in time. Cobb, you've never seen this method of strip mining before? Wait, actually, genuinely? You've never seen the 2x3? There's actually a good mathematical reason or rationale for it too. But my voice is definitely getting raspy, so I do need some water. Look at us go, man, this... We have 2 of these corridors right there, right next to all the furnaces that you can see we have here. Hey, coffee for the road. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that it is definitely going to be something that actually will go to the PC. I'm spending every single thing that I get from YouTube is going towards the new PC, so that means a whole ton. But the fact that, you know, you're just here in the first place means even more. I really do mean that. Ooh, Vampy, what did you get for food? Now I'm getting hungry, as you guys can tell. Ooh, $5 fill up from KFC, my man. That is exactly what you should have gotten. Well done. Oh man, that totally makes me hungry. That is definitely the right choice right there. Oh, actually, okay. Cobb, I see what you're saying. That's interesting, actually. As opposed to just going 1 block at a time. You know, so the idea behind the branch mine here is that, you know, I'm able to pretty quickly see the blocks from the side faces that we have right here. You see, if we go to the corridors over here, there's only 2 blocks right here, right? So there's no way mathematically that I could ever miss a block doing this, right? So if I'm trying to think about the long-term mathematics of actually branch mining right here, then if I was just to go block, you know, one by one in that sort of thing, it would actually take me technically more time to just go one by one by one by one by one, where if I'm able to expose both sides of these at the same time, then mathematically speaking in the long term, I should be able to, get every single diamond block within the grid. And I guess that, it still applies to doing the single lane as if we were going just like that. Right? But at the same time, I think it is, even more efficient when it comes, or I don't know. I guess maybe it's not even more efficient. Maybe it's just kind of like a different chunking mechanism when it comes down to it. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think about the mechanics. Now I'm messing myself up. It's kind of interesting to think about the mechanics of branch mining. I guess I could be. Okay, that makes sense. So you're doing 2 tall, 1 wide. You're just going in like that. I guess my question for you is, are you seeing more of a return than I happen to be? Because that, it could totally make sense. Maybe there is also a part of me that just enjoys having 3 block tall. That could be part of it too. I do think that we really only need like 1 or 2 more veins of diamonds. If we had 1 more 8 vein, we would be pretty good for the time being. Because we have 11 diamonds right here. I mean, we're pretty good. We have pretty much everything that we need for the amount of tools that we have, but I just want to have a bit more too. So we'll have to see. I think one of my favorite things about branch mining too, though, is the fact that, when you're caving, you'll run into more ores, but the veins are usually a bit smaller. Where when you're branch mining, you might not run into ores as quickly, but oftentimes you can run into those 8 veins and that sort of thing so much more frequently. So for me, it's a fun little mechanic about the game, where if you have the mental fortitude to just kind of keep on going, and eventually, mathematically speaking, especially if I had fortune and I run upon an 8 vein, and if I'm able to enjoy the time that I'm actually branch mining, then who cares when it comes down to it? I enjoy doing it, especially if I'm live streaming. I get to spend time with other people and hang out and that sort of thing. Along with, I also try to do it in bulk because I don't want to have to do this all of the time. Because we just want to have this so that we can get things going here. And the unfortunate thing I think about making a decorated mine shaft like this is that it's not going to help me get more diamonds. Right? I could make this prettier, but I don't like spending that much time underground in Minecraft. I would rather build things in the overworld. I do know that ETAT, I haven't looked at it yet, ended up making, I think, 30 days in the caves underground, Minecraft SMP and that sort of thing. And I'd probably do it just to hang out with other people and maybe to try something new, but that is totally not the way that I play Minecraft. I try to spend the least amount of time in the nether, the end, or underground as possible. I think, Vampy, that's crazy. I think that the longest time I've probably spent mining one thing, or maybe even just mining in general, is probably Maybe 6 hours. Eventually, for me, I like placing down things, as we're saying, kind of like in the overworld. And, going underground is kind of the prerequisite in order to make that happen. Of course, like we have to mine so that we can craft, right? However, your builds are like 15 times the the size of mine, right? So for you, you're going to have to spend a lot more time. And so I think it can be really enjoyable doing this. But I do think that my mining capability is increasing over time. And so 6 hours is a lot of time, as any of us know, and that sort of thing. But 10 hours is crazy, my man. That's wild. Oh, Vampy, and anyone, what are you guys watching on anime right now? That's what I should do more when I'm kind of like playing with you guys, and I'm not live streaming. Maybe I should get into an anime. For me, I feel like I'm always watching YouTube in the background and trying to figure out what the next big thing is going on, or just trying to catch up with all the other people that I'm friends with on YouTube and see and leave comments on that sort of thing. Or before live stream, I ended up watching a video. It was really good, honestly. If you guys want me to link it in Discord, I'm more than happy to do it. It was from Graham Stephan, and it was the financial decisions behind how the United States is going to, or is how the United States is kind of secretly paying off the $38 trillion national debt. And it was really well thought out. It was a well-made video. And so if you guys would like to hear more about what I was watching and that sort of thing, I'm definitely happy to send a link to the video that I was watching. But at the same time, like, there's so much on YouTube for me, and I'm a YouTuber, and even if you're watching things that are not like Minecraft related, like, there's almost like an extra bit of insight as being like, ooh, like popular YouTuber in this other niche that is not the gaming niche that I also happen to inhabit is getting success, or because of the fact that they, communicated this thing or packaged their video in this way, or, all those sorts of things. And so it's almost like a double whammy. And so I spend pretty much all my time, if I'm consuming content, on YouTube. I don't watch Instagram Reels. I don't really watch YouTube Shorts at all. I don't watch TikTok. But I will watch YouTube on the background while I'm eating dinner, or brushing my teeth, or doing chores, or on the way to work, or all of these different things. Hey, Gaming with Rye, it's good to see you, my man. I wish that we had our stream book here, because usually when we're hanging out on the Lotus SMP, as soon as I am able to actually have kind of the resources that we need for a book, we like to have a stream book, and I like to put your name into the stream book, to have it live and whatnot. So thanks so much for coming and saying hi. Hopefully it's nice and cathartic and relaxing, and I do really try to give my best to you guys as much as I can. So I do appreciate you hanging here, and right here we are on the Forevercraft SMP, and we are mining away. We have 11 diamonds to our name at this time in being, and we're also pretty good, as you can see right here, when it comes down to our diamond armor. So I am hoping to hopefully find at least one more diamond vein here. We'll have to see what happens. Also, Gaming with Rye. I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at your YouTube channel. I'm definitely by the YT, as you can see in the username. We're definitely a tuber as well, so I will be excited to take a look at your channel in the future too. So Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. We may have another live stream tomorrow night, and every single Friday, pretty much, we do live stream. I pretty much always look forward to Friday night live stream every single week, as you guys know. I get very pumped. You guys see my pumped up videos in the Discord. I'm like, let's go, woohoo! Like, it's Friday, let's get it. The stream is probably going to start later on Friday because I finally get my keys to my apartment on Friday night. But we will live stream on Friday, and then you guys might not hear that much from me until I move into my apartment. And I'm sure will give you guys like a video tour of my new apartment. So definitely, if you're not a member of Discord, consider taking a look at it. I'm super pumped, guys. We're gonna have our own setup and just so many different things going on. Wait, the synopsis brought to you of Google. Welcome to the NHK. Vampy, wait. I have to take a look at chat. I can never read it. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, Mushoku Tensei. Which could be butchered right there. I have no idea what that is. Let me know the plot line if you're down. Yeah, I have no idea about that. For me, I've watched Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, One Punch Man. I've watched a little bit of... Oh, I don't even remember the other names. I don't know, but I like anime. Like, I really do like anime. My roommate loves anime and got me into it, and we haven't watched together in a very long time. And that's my fault. It's because I instead of watching anime or watching a TV show right now, I'm live streaming, right? Like I'm doing something. I'm creating the thing as opposed to consuming the thing. Which, sometimes stinks because I don't really ever take that many days where I'm like, I'm just going to sit back and relax and just like chill. Like I'm usually creating the thing, right? And that's okay because I get so much long-term fulfillment when it comes down to it. But at the same time, it also makes it so that whenever I watch anime or anything on TV or a movie, anything like that, I'm like, holy moly, like this is so good. Like the production quality, because I never watch anything, I'm like, it's so good. Especially if it's been like, 6 months or a year since I've watched anything and that sort of thing. I'm pretty much always creating content for you guys. I really do mean that. And Jordan, it is good to see you, my man. Happy Wednesday. I do unfortunately have to give some unfortunate news. Jordan, I unfortunately am going to go and eat dinner. That is the end of the Diamond Quest for tonight. For the most part, actually. You know what? We'll stay for a second and let's see. We have our chest all the way down here. We've completed the first bit of our branch mine. I do want to see actually if we can get all of our diamond tools that I'm looking for. So I do want a diamond shovel, and I do want a diamond hoe, of course. I do want a diamond sword. We have some diamonds for enchanting too, so that's looking good. And I think I'm going to make one more diamond pickaxe so that we can have a backup. And so we have 3 diamonds left, which is enough for an enchanting setup too. So that is definitely looking good. Hey Jordan, well yeah, it makes all of the world of a difference. And Jordan, it's also worth letting you know, my man, on my Friday night, which I think is your Saturday, we are going to be having our Friday night stream. And Friday night stream is going to be in the Lotus SMP, and we are going to be finishing off your cottage. It's a really beautiful, man. So I'd love for you, I'd love for you to see it. Of course, you'll see it in video at some point in time, but I'm really happy with the build, and I do hope that you'll like it too. But anyway, guys, as we eat some bread, I do think that it is time for me to go and eat some dinner and kind of decompress for the rest of tonight. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you haven't caught up on the last video, it is 100 days in a winter-only world, and I do think that you would definitely enjoy it. Please do consider leaving or taking a look at it. And once again, I'm sending you guys some good love, some good energy into the rest of your week, and I may see you tomorrow, but if not, I will see you guys on Friday, and you will have a video on the second channel tomorrow as well. So plenty of content coming out, of course, but I really do appreciate the moments that we spend together, and I will talk to you guys all very soon. And Ampy, I hope you feel better too. And thanks for all of the love and support. It really does mean the world.